Hello mindful people out there. This is the Mindfulness Project Advent Calendar number 19. 5 more days until Christmas, and we try to shorten the time for you a little bit. So, what I would like to do for this Advent calendar today is to tell you one of my favorite stories today. So make it really comfortable for yourself. So storytelling was in the ancient time, how wisdom was transferred from one generation to the next, and we are trying to make this this habit alive again, this tradition alive again. So maybe play pause and see if you can put up some candles, make some nice incense, maybe make yourself a cup of tea, green tea, good against this pandemic thing. And, I just have my cushions here and, just let us create an atmosphere together where we actually take time. In these times, people don't take time to just really relax, to make themselves comfortable, to just look out the window and all this kind of stuff. So, if you're comfortable, if you're ready, then here's the story. So once upon a time, a daughter came to her father and she started complaining. And she says, I'm totally tired. I cannot stand life anymore. It seems like if you solve one problem, the next problem is just already around the next corner, and I'm just so tired fighting. I'm so I don't want this kind of life anymore, So her father was a chef, and he was like, wait a second. So, and without saying a word, he took her into the kitchen and he took out 3 pots, filled them with water, put them on a high flame, and started boiling. So when the water was boiling, he was putting in one pot some potatoes. In the next pot, he put some eggs, and in the third pot, he put ground coffee beans. And the daughter was looking at it really impatiently, was like, this is now a cooking course or what? And it's just like, no, just relax. So after 20 minutes, he took the potatoes out of the pot into a bowl. He took the eggs out of the pot into another bowl, and then he filtered the coffee into a pot, and had a glass of coffee. So, and he said, "Okay, daughter, what do you see?" And she said, "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee." And he said, "No, look closer. Maybe touch them." And so she touched the potatoes, and they were really nice and soft. He said, "Okay, go on, peel the egg." So she broke the egg, peeled the shell, and she saw it was a hard-boiled egg. And, and then he said, "Okay, and now drink a sip of the coffee." And she did. She smelled the scent. She drank it, and a smile came on her face, and she really liked it. She said, "Oh, this is tasty." And so then the father said, "Okay, look, the potatoes, the eggs, and the coffee, they all went through the same process. They all went through the same adversity. So the hot boiling water was the adversity, but they all reacted different. So the potatoes went in really strong and hard, and, with the adversity, they became soft and weak. The eggs, they were all fragile and just this little tiny skin around them, the egg shells, and you put them into adversity and they become hard. And but he said the coffee is unique. So the coffee went through the same adversity, boiling hot water, but the coffee transformed the water into something completely new, something really beautiful, something people really like. And so he said, the next time you are facing a problem, ask yourself, am I a potato, am I an egg, or am I coffee? Yeah, I love this, because this is such a great, simile for life, because we have always the choice to react to the outside problems, to react to the adversities in a different way. So some people, they become very weak and soft, they just go to a mental weakness. Oh, I cannot do that anymore. And my mind does that a lot of times too. It's just like, I'm so tired, why should I fight? And all these kind of things. So this is kind of like the mental weakness. Some people they harden up. They just close their heart. They don't let their feelings in. They don't feel themselves anymore. They're just pushing and fighting, because they think they have to. So, and the third kind of people are people who are taking the adversity and see that there's always a potential, and that we can transform everything into something beautiful. And, like a lot of people now report back to me, oh, Christian, it's so cool, I see your videos and you talk about how difficult it is. We build up this project for 9 years now, and now suddenly everything is collapsing, we don't have any income anymore. And, for us, it's just a great opportunity to, start planting forests, to, set up our charity here in Thailand. So to use what we have and turn that into good tasting, smelling coffee, basically. And we can do that with everything. So even if you have certain traumas, for me, for example, my childhood was a nightmare, and a real nightmare. So, but I turned that into that I became helpful for other people who are coming to me, because I know what people have been through and how they feel. And through all my adversities I had to suffer through in life, now I can just help people in a way that they feel understood, and that they really feel that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah? So because it's also towards the end of the year, just try to, and that will be your task. Sit down and see what is your adversity, what is your difficulty in life right now, what are you struggling with? And have a look in which situations you are a potato, in which situations you are an egg. So what are my potato reactions inside my mind? What are my egg reactions inside my mind? And the third question would be, how can I turn my problem into coffee? So that is your task today. Please really sit down. And especially for this story, do me a favor and share it, because it's such a great way to learn and touch people and lift them up, especially in these times where people really need some uplifting. Give us a thumb up if you like the story. And tomorrow is day number 20. So I see you soon. Goodbye.